When Adam and Eve disobeyed God by eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, everything changed. God had warned them, "But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die." Genesis 2:17. But after they ate, they didn't immediately die. Instead, something else did. Suddenly, they knew they were naked. Shame entered the world for the first time. In their panic, they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loincloths. Genesis 3:7. But fig leaves weren't enough, and here's where something incredible happened. God Himself provided for them. And the Lord God made for Adam and for his wife garments of skins and clothed them. Genesis 3:21. This was an act of mercy in many ways, but notice, something had to die for Adam and Eve to be clothed. Blood was shed. The first recorded death in the Bible wasn't Adam or Eve. It was an innocent animal. A life was taken so their shame could be covered. This foreshadowed something greater. In biblical terms, sin carries a debt that must be paid. The concept of atonement means to cover or make restitution for sin. Without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness of sins. Hebrews 9:22. Just as an animal's blood was spilled to cover Adam and Eve's shame, Jesus' blood was shed to cover ours. This is the first glimpse of the gospel. A substitute, innocent blood, was required to cover sin. And just as God provided the first sacrifice for Adam and Eve, He provided the ultimate sacrifice in Jesus Christ. God's mercy was evident in Eden, and it's even greater at the cross.